Hi, thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your web page onto the first page of Google search results so you can get all that search volume and all those calls coming directly from your business when everybody's searching in your areas. Now, to demonstrate this, what I've done is taken the top search results here as well as your own company's website, and I put them all into this tool that I use, and it shows me the information that Google finds when it crawls your website and then ranks its strength and trust on a scale of 1 to 100. So we can see why this company is being recommended at the top well above yours. But let me go in a little bit further detail on what these numbers mean and how we can improve them for you. Now, when Google is trying to determine in what order to rank a website on the list of search results, it uses two different factors. The first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your website. This is basically just a popularity contest. Now, this authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours and create a link. So to give you an example, if the local news station did an article on their website for the top 10 best moving companies in the Tampa area, and in that article the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website, that would be considered one backlink from one referring domain. Now, there's a lot of different types of these domains or websites that can link back to yours, including any kind of posting sites like blogs, press releases, maybe any kind of companies that you work with or for. However, one very important type is what's called a citation. Now, a citation is any time that your name, address, and phone number appear in an online directory. Those include Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. These are all free. It just takes some time to find them, register your business, and then input the information exactly as it's shown in Google. So as you can see from this Go Bull Moving, Google has a lot more trust and authority built in their website due to the amount of links that are coming from these websites vouching for them over yours, hence why it's being rated at the top of the list. But just something to understand here is it's not just about the quantity of these links, it also has to do with the quality. So some links are more spammy than others, so we need to find the websites that are highly authoritative and trusted by Google, as well as relevant to the industry and services that you offer, so that way it'll transfer that trust in Google's eyes and get you higher up on the list. Now, the second factor for ranking a website is the content on the page. So if we take a look here at your keywords, these are all the keywords and phrases that are being typed into Google search that's being found on your website, as well as the volume, the number of times per month. So this is where we do a little bit of research and we try to find the highest volume keywords relative to the services that you offer and in the areas you offer it in, and make sure that those are being found on your page and ranking for them. So for instance, Broward, where we talked to today, 150 people a month are searching for a moving company in Broward. If you were on the first page of Google, right now you're on the 70th, so the 70th listing, that puts you about the 8th page. You were on the first page, 150 people a month would search and find your website. Now, we're pretty conservative, and Google Analytics says about 10% of total search volume gets converted into leads for the business. So you could be looking at a potential of 15 new clients giving you a call every month. Depending on what the close percentage is for your particular business, that could obviously add up to some increased revenue at the end of the month and at the end of the year, and that's just for one keyword in one location. We repeat that same process, like I said, for all the services that you offer and all the locations you want to be found in, and then all that total search volume and all those leads coming into your business definitely increases the bottom line. Now, there is a formula that Google uses to find these keywords on your site. So if we take a look at your site here, I like the setup, how we've got all the information right at the very top. People can easily navigate, answer any kind of questions they have. We've got a call to action button, so that way they can click instantly and get right to a form submit, which is great. Shows all your phone numbers, which should be mobily optimized, because what we want to do is when people click on these, especially in a mobile format, because most people are searching on their smartphones, you want to be able to just hit this button and automatically have the phone number inputted into their phone so they can start calling. However, as far as Google is concerned, it doesn't really care too much about the layout of the page. It's just a computer, so it's going to come in and count all the words and text on your page. Now, it's generally looking for a minimum of about 1,500 words, because it assumes that the more information you have on the page, the more of an expert you are, and the more likely it is to recommend you. Now, while it's counting all the words, it's searching for those keywords. So any kind of services that you offer, and then the areas that you offer it in. Now, this is where the number of words on the page really comes into play, because you're only allowed to have one of those keywords for every 150 words of text on the page. So the more services or locations or keywords in general that you want to be found for, the more content that has to be added to the page in order to support it. So if we go back and take a look at our search, what's going to pop up at the very top of any kind of search is what we call the Google Map Pack. This is a pretty important area to try to get into because a lot of people will just click on one of these top 3 companies since it's the first thing on their screen. Now, to be listed in here is free. You just need to fill out your Google business profile if you haven't already. It's actually part of the Maps app since the last update, so you can do it right from your smartphone. There are ways to optimize this so that way you can rank higher up in this list even further away as people are searching. You want to make sure that you're adding as much information as possible, like the services that you offer, the areas you offer it in, the hours of operation. Then in your business description, you're allowed 750 characters. You can put some keywords in there as well. And then you want to be taking photos that are geolocated and tagged within your service area, as well as posting to the Google profile on a regular basis. Collect as many reviews as possible, and then you want to get as many of those citations. Your name, address, and phone number, you want to be listed in more directories than anybody else on this list. Now underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up in the list you're going to rank. So this is where getting more of those links or referrals from other websites will help you climb and outrank the competition. Then once the website is ranked at the top of the list, you'll be getting all that traffic and all that search volume converting into leads coming into your business on a monthly basis. So I hope this information was helpful and it shows you how you can scale some of your online presence. But please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you'd like to go into any further details. We could talk about some of the goals for the business and we can do some research to find out how we can help you either in different services or expanding in different service areas. I appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you.